I do have a lot more to say about this, so tune in for part 2 as I go over the aftermath of Matt Amodio's loss.
It is currently 5 months after Matt Amodio lost, and 6 months by the time this video is posted. Well, it's actually 9 months now, and probably 10 after he lost by the time this video will be posted. I wrote this script in like March or April, and you know what? I'm kind of glad I waited this long to get to Matt Amodio losing. As time went on, I noticed a time discrepancy between how long my Matt Amodio videos were compared to my Amy Schneider videos. The main reason as to why was because I added Ken Jennings' introduction and the mini-anecdotal interviews in Amy Schneider's wins, and I didn't do the same for Matt Amodio. I didn't even name the different hosts, which would have been helpful. I didn't even add Mike Richards' introductions the day of, and the day Matt Amodio beat Julia Collins' record, or Maya Bialik's introductions the day of, and the day after Matt Amodio beat James Holzhauer's record. Getting to the Final Jeopardy category should not have taken me 30 seconds. Originally, I was going to add the aftermath of Matt Amodio's loss on the video when he lost until I thought that would have been too long and I wouldn't have time. Amy Schneider's 39th win proved that wrong. Looking back, I underestimated Maya Bialik's if he just tuned in not knowing any of this, referring to Matt Amodio's 38-day streak.
To continue Maya Bialik's introduction, now if you just tuned in not knowing any of this, well, tonight is your lucky day, and perhaps also the lucky day for one of our new challengers, Jessica and Jonathan. The one time she introduces Matt this way is when he loses.
I thought about it sometime after I posted the video and wondered what circumstance would it be to miss a 38-day winning streak. Even if I were to point to myself as an example, not watching Jeopardy too often between 2017 and 2021, I did see James Holzhauer on the news, so in a way, I would have known. I imagine Matt Amodio would have also been on the news. I also want to correct myself because I made Matt sound rude in the mini-anecdotal interviews.
So it cracked my brain to say, do I know you?
Yeah, in the actual episode, the way he said it was, do I know you, not do I know you.
How did all this happen on the one night?
How could I have just let it slip like that? One key moment I didn't comment on was that Jonathan Fisher got all 3 daily doubles. Well, technically I did. I said that he got all 3 daily doubles and that one of them was back-to-back.
Matt didn't get a single daily double. In fact, it was Jonathan Fisher who got all 3. One of them was back-to-back, which happened to Matt in a previous game.
Tonight, he got a back-to-back daily double. So in this case, he got both daily doubles has a whole new meaning. However, I didn't go into specifics. The first daily double was a true daily double. He went from $1,600 to $3,200. The second, he risked $2,000. Unfortunately, answered wrong and went down to $10,800. Since it was a back-to-back daily double, he immediately redeemed himself.
He got both daily doubles.
He laughed when he got the second daily double in Double Jeopardy. Maya told him, back-to-back, you're getting another chance. He waited $3,000, got it right, and was barely in the lead at $13,800. Jessica was just $200 behind. At the time, Matt Amodio and Jonathan Fisher were the only 2 players in season 38 to get a back-to-back daily double. And isn't that fitting? The one time there's a back-to-back double-digit champion, they both also happen to get a back-to-back daily double. Jeopardy uploaded the overheard on set in the Final Jeopardy Matt Amodio lost, and I should have included it in my first video because of that. Jonathan Fisher sighed. Matt congratulated him, and Mayim told all 3 of them to take a deep breath. Matt then asked Jonathan if he'll see Jonathan win 37 games. Maybe that's foreshadowing Jonathan Fisher's 11-day streak. Jonathan answers, I will fly to you, yeah. Mayim congratulated them and said that was quite a game before saying it's been a pleasure to watch all of this unfold. The video ended in her saying it's been remarkable. Jeopardy also uploaded Jeopardy champion loses after 38 wins. It's a short video of Matt's reflection on the show as music plays in the background. The description reads, all good things must come to an end. After 38 consecutive wins and $1,518,601, Matt Amodio's record-breaking streak was broken by our new champ, Jonathan Fisher. Until next time, Matt. Jeopardy also posted this video on their website, and underneath is what appears to be an article. After 38 consecutive game wins, 1,299 correct clues, and a $1,518,601 payday, Jeopardy champ Matt Amodio is hanging up his buzzer. To see myself on this stage at all was an honor, Matt said, and everything that's happened since I just can't fathom. Matt's historic run concluded on Monday when the long-running champ placed 3rd in a matchup against Jonathan Fisher, an actor from Coral Gables, Florida, and Jessica Stephens, a statistical research assistant from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm still processing it, Jonathan said, discussing the moment he defeated the 38-game champ. Matt is so good that it was just kind of an honor to be there with him. Last season, Matt began blazing his way through the Jeopardy history books, breaking record after record. Now, only Ken Jennings has won more consecutive games with 74 game wins. Matt is just such a fantastic player, Ken said. The one thing I admire more than anything else on Jeopardy's consistency. It's so hard to come out and win day after day and week after week. For show host Mayim Bialik, it was a combination of Matt's wide range of knowledge, sharp buzzer skills, and easygoing demeanor that made his record-breaking streak most memorable. He was unbelievable and also really, really fun to watch, Mayim said of Matt. I don't think that I've experienced in all the time that I've been here anything like that, with the pace and intensity that he was able to keep up. Matt's run may be over, but he's still the top contender in the next Tournament of Champions, so until then, we'll see you later, Matt. Jeopardy uploaded Meet the duo who beat Jeopardy champ Matt Amodio, Jonathan Fisher, and Jessica Stevens. The video switches between Jonathan and Jessica's perspectives while clips of the episode are added. Jonathan, I'm still kind of processing it. Jessica, it was kind of a roller coaster. Jonathan, it was such a close game with Matt and Jessica too that I kind of went into a fugue state, or I left my body. The clip then shows Jessica's "What is Austria?" answer to the final Jeopardy question. One thing I didn't comment on before was how close the game was. All I said was Jonathan Fisher won tonight's game.
Jonathan Fisher won tonight's game, and Mayim Bialik.
I didn't comment on how much he won, or even the fact that Matt was at a distant third. Just look at the scores. Jessica was so close to Jonathan, which is funny because he was strongly challenged before he even won. He was challenged on his 8th and 9th games, and that was the reason Jonathan lost. I'll talk more about this in my Jonathan Fisher lose video. For a brief moment, it's shown that Jessica is standing to the left of the podium, and the board is right behind her. That kind of makes a lot more sense now. Jessica, it was a surprise, but it's been such an enjoyable experience. I think I would have still had a great time, even if I had been wrong. I think it's a combination of being well-read and luck. Jonathan, he is so good. He's one of the best players. I was expecting to do one show and have a great experience and go home. Spoiler, Matt is so good that it was just kind of an honor to be there with him. The video ends there. I didn't notice until now. Jonathan said he was expecting to do one show and have a great experience and go home. He's wearing the same suit he wore after he won 11 games. Forget what I said about being glad I waited until now to do this. If I did this right then and there, I would have caught on to that. Caught on to him not wearing the same thing as he did when he beat Matt. I'm surprised no one in the comments mentioned this. One of them pointed out that Matt won 38 games in season 38, which I didn't notice until Davey Schneider won 39 games. Wow, right as I typed season 38, it just occurred to me. The first Jeopardy contestant to lose in season 38 won 38 games in total. You'd think after 4 months I would have eventually caught on to that. Instead, fans were commenting Jonathan should play against Nancy Zerg and Emma Bocher. I kept seeing Nancy's name and thought, why do I know that name? So I looked her up and thought, oh, she's the contestant who ended Ken Jennings' run. That would be fun to see, except here, Jonathan went on to win 11 games. Nancy won once, and Emma won 3 times. Sure, she was in the Tournament of Champions, it's just an 8-game discrepancy. I remember a few fans predicted Jonathan would only win once too. I thought he'd maybe win 3 or 4, so when I saw him win more than 5, I thought, now I have to keep track of his wins. My Matt Amodio loser video was posted only 9 days after the episode aired. Let's take a look at one more video. Matt Amodio reflects on his Jeopardy streak. Since the interview is 5 minutes long, I'll try to condense the questions asked. Sarah Whitcomb-Foss, Jeopardy Clue Crew, asked, Matt Amodio, our 38th champion, I have to ask, how are you feeling right now? Matt answered, sad, but I'm also thinking back to all the good times that I had along the way, so there's plenty of happiness too. Sarah asked, you had such an impressive run, over $1.5 million, 38 wins, and so many records you were shattering along the way. Tell me about this experience. Matt answered, wow, I just took it one step at a time, and I was able to appreciate each one, and I didn't take anything for granted. Then they just kept coming, and I thought at some point I might no longer feel that joy, but every single win was just like the first. I got such happiness out of it. There was one point when Sarah acknowledged Matt's Jeopardy method by asking, in Matt's style, what's been your favorite part about this experience? One thing one of our champions, James Holtzhauer, has said, Ken Jennings the same, that, if you lose, You want to lose to a great champion. You want to lose in a way that you know how it feels like you can really honor the person who took your place. How do you feel about your game? Matt answered, yeah, I was happy that I got Final Jeopardy wrong, but the champion got it right, and I wish it for him to go on a great streak of his own. He deserves it. That's kind of amazing when Jonathan actually did go on a streak of his own. Sarah asked what advice Matt has for potential Jeopardy contestants. Matt answered, just put yourself out there. Sarah asked how Matt will celebrate, and Matt basically answered, sleep, rest, and relax. Let's move on to Twitter. Before he lost, Matt quote tweeted Buzzy Cohen. Matt posted 2 weeks after he lost. The first is, congrats to today's two brilliant challengers for making an exciting game of Jeopardy today. Let's celebrate a match well played by Jonathan and Jessica. Posted the night his final episode aired. The next is, people are saying to me, I'm sorry for your loss. Has a different meaning than usual today. Perspective is important. Wink emoji. I may not be gracing the Jeopardy stage every day, but I'm still here. Posted the afternoon after his final episode aired. Brad Rudder tweeted, congrats on a fantastic run. Amodio Matt. Most impressive. And I look forward to seeing what you do on Jeopardy in the future. Much respect. Matt Amodio replied, I have spent so many days rooting for you through the TV. To have your respect means more to me than I can properly put into words. I have always admired and sought to emulate the way you carry yourself with class and charisma while knowing everything about everything. Heart emoji. Emily Sharkpeller, one of Matt's competitors, tweeted a song. And here's to you, Matt Amodio. Jeopardy fans love you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We will miss you, but Matt Amodio, Tournament of Champions is not so far away. Hey, hey, hey. Matt replied, aw, thanks. Clap emoji. Great song. Ken Jennings tweeted, what a run. Praying emoji. Moving on to Instagram, Matt Amodio actually had a fan page. The account stopped posting after Matt Amodio lost. The caption reads, sadly, Matt's 38-game Jeopardy winning streak came to an end tonight. He will forever go down as one of the Jeopardy greats. Congratulations to Jonathan Fisher, who was victorious in today's episode. We plan to keep more Matt Amodio content coming even though his run on Jeopardy has come to an end. Stay tuned. The Jeopardy Instagram account posted a series of photos that were essentially from the website. The Connecticut Post created a timeline highlighting Matt's moments. There are 12 days posted on the timeline. July 21st, Matt Amodio's debut episode. August 3rd, Amodio faces another Connecticut challenger. August 3rd was the day before I kept track of Matt Amodio's wins. August 12th, Amodio places third in Jeopardy ranking lists. August 13th, last Jeopardy episode of season 37. September 13th, first episode of season 38. September 20th, first episode hosted by Mayim Bialik. September 21st, Amodio places personal highest double Jeopardy wager. September 24th, Amodio winnings exceed $1 million. October 1st, Amodio surpasses James Holzhauer's win streak record. October 2nd, Amodio records personal best single game total. October 8th, Richard's last game as Jeopardy executive producer. October 11th, Amodio is defeated after 38-game winning streak. As you can see, Matt Amodio had a lot of support and fans were disappointed when he lost. It was definitely fun to keep track of. This concludes the aftermath of Matt Amodio's loss.
And as always, thank you for watching.